You think you're immune to ads? Everyone does. But let me ask you something. Why do you drink Gatorade and not just water? Why do you want Air Force Ones and not the store brand? You didn't come up with that on your own. Someone planted that in your head. And today, we're going to talk about exactly how they did it. We're covering 5 things: what ads actually are, where they come from, how they evolved, what they look like today, and most importantly, the ethical questions nobody wants to talk about. Let's get into it. So, what even is an ad? It's not just a commercial, it's not just a billboard. Advertising is paid persuasion communication, designed to change what you think, feel, and buy. And here's what separates it from news or entertainment. Ads always have a sponsor. There's always someone behind it with a goal. But here's the wild part. Ads don't just sell products. They sell lifestyles. They sell beauty standards. They sell you a definition of success. And the scariest thing, repeated exposure influences you, even when you think you're ignoring it. Ads are not a modern invention. Ancient civilizations used signs, symbols, even town criers, basically human megaphones, to promote goods in the streets. Literacy was low, so early ads were visual, simple. Just, here's what we have, here's where we are, here's what it costs. Then the printing press dropped, and suddenly ads could reach thousands of people at once. That changed everything. Fast forward to the 1900s, factories are pumping out millions of products. But here's the problem. Every company is selling basically the same thing. The same soap, the same cereal, the same shoes. So how do you stand out? You brand yourself. Logos, slogans, mascots, and then radio hits. And suddenly, an ad can follow you into your home. That jingle that's stuck in your head, that started here. 1950s and 60s, this is where it gets interesting. Ad agencies stopped talking about products. They started talking about feelings. Don't sell the car, sell the freedom. Don't sell the perfume, sell the desire. They figured out something that psychology confirms. Emotion drives decisions. Logic just justifies them. Advertising agencies became some of the most powerful cultural forces in America. By the 70s and 80s, ads weren't selling products anymore. They were selling you a version of yourself. Buy this car equals you're successful. Wear this cologne, you are desirable. Drink this beer equals you have friends. Celebrity endorsements exploded because fame equals credibility, and consumer culture was born. The idea that buying things is what makes you happy, that your worth is tied to what you own. Sound familiar? Then the internet changed the game completely. Suddenly, advertisers could track every click, every view, every scroll. You stopped being an anonymous audience member, you became data. Advertising went from let's reach everyone to let's reach you specifically at exactly the right moment based on everything we know about you. That's when targeting got personal. Today, it's algorithms running the show. Platforms decide who sees what and when. The line between content and advertising is blurry on purpose. Your data is being tracked, analyzed, and sold every minute and every second. And most of us said, I agree to all of it without reading a single word. So here's the question that matters. Where's the line between persuasion and manipulation? Ads target kids. They shape body image. They've been linked to anxiety, depression, and eating disorders. And data-driven advertising raises serious questions about consent. Do you actually know what you signed up for? This is why media literacy isn't optional anymore. You have to be able to look at an ad, any ad, and ask, who made this? What do they want from me? What are they not telling me? The future is AI-generated ads, immersive AR experiences, and hyper-personalization. It's only going to get harder to tell what's real. The ones who understand how the system works, they can't be sold on a version of themselves they didn't choose. That's the whole point of this class.